Howdy, neighbor. Baxter Cribs here with you, coming to you from Blackshear, Georgia. Today is May 21st, 2019. Had a few things I wanted to share with you today as my day started off not exactly normal, but normal routine of work and so forth. And the one thing that I had scheduled to be at 8:30 this morning was a dentist appointment, which I've been doing every 3 months. Hopefully you have too, to keep your teeth in good shape and whatever, because you want to keep your grinders as long as you can keep them, I assure you of that. And but anyway, I went down there, and the same lady takes care of me every time. We have a working relationship, if you will, in that way, that she does a good job and we get along just fine. And so one of the things that we do, that they do at that place, is they always ask, are you taking anything different? Is there anything medicine-wise, it's pain pills, blood thinners, whatever you might be taking that might have changed anything about your life that they can be aware of. And then they take your blood pressure. And so when the blood pressure thing came up, and I looked at it, and I was very, very well pleased with what it said. Let me find my piece of paper here, because actually it was a very good reading, and the best I had since I've been going to them for some time, over a year, well, because I've changed back and forth. But anyway, so this morning's reading here was 123/71, which is a very, very good reading. Over the years, I've had some issues of some type, and nothing terrible. As I do my own thing, I got here a box that I do my own stuff at my house, and also keep records of that, because many years working in a place of making chlorine, hydrogen, being a welder and so forth. There's my little record. You can't hardly see it, but anyway, it's my record of over the years of taking care and following that list, following that practice of checking my blood pressure. I have had in the past, my parents had blood pressure issues, more so on my father's side than not. And so anyway, so when that came about this morning, I said, can you tell me the last 4 times I've came, which has been 3 months apart, starting back in 7/18/18, actually, yeah, 1, 2. And so at that point, it was 146/83. In 10/18/18, it was 127/80. You notice the bottom number stayed up. And then in February of this year, 13/19, it was 136/81. And then again this morning, here it was at 123/71. And that was very good. And I could read some off of here, that at some points here I've had as 148/92 at one time, and this was a year or so back. As I've said, I've watched this and not really had any bad issues about it, but just knowing that blood pressure is a bad thing and is a silent killer, as they tell you. And so, when she asked me had I changed anything, she was always refer to medicines you might be taking, painkillers, blood thinners, so if anything happens, they know what to respond to. And so I didn't say anything to her about my eating habits or my vitamins that I take every day, that I have been since I can remember. I mean, long as I could afford vitamins and want to be in the health field, I have indeed taken vitamins and tried to keep those things under control, and have figured out things over the years, and we're talking over 45 years now. And so, but there is one thing that I changed over the last almost 2.5 months now, and that is that what I changed was I started doing exactly what my body told me to do, that I've never had the opportunity to learn what it done before, or was not aware of it, I should say. And that is that I got myself a DNA report of 18 snips of things that's in my blood, in my body, that tells me there's some things that are wrong. And one of those things that has the red and the green and the yellow on here, that tells you got these things from both your parents, or you got this one from one parent, or you got this one from nobody. And the ones you get from both parent or one parent are things you can pass on to the next generation if you have children. But also what it does is it tells you the weak DNA parts of your body. It tells you about your healthy Lipid support for your heart was one that I had issues with. Healthy blood pressure, big red dot right there, that I had issues with. So what I had was, by taking this here, and the company that I found this through, that they designed vitamins specifically for me to match this. And I thought that was awesome. I believe in the science of health, and I believe if you want to move on through this world and be healthy, then you have to take action to become that way. Many people sit around and plan on how they're going to die. I like to sit around and plan on how I'm going to live to be 100 or better. And this is the way that I found. It's one of them. And so by following this, this is indeed the proof to me so far has been that my blood pressure has come down to normal by putting the thing in my body that is needed to bring that blood pressure down. And there's several other things on here that I went by. But this comes to me every month, and what it does whenever I see it, now that I've worked on it and learned and read more and learned about it, is that it puts a really good smile on my face, because I know now that I am putting things in my body that my body says, you can, if you give me that, I will do what I'm supposed to do to make you healthy. It can do the same for you, my friends. Not only that, but see right here is that it actually put my name on it, because this bottle was made specifically for me. Nobody else gets this but me. You can do the same. I invite you to follow along as I present more of these videos from time to time, keeping up with my progress, because I definitely want to continue to prove that the things I've just told you are true. Because I'm certainly going to watch out for it in myself, and to become a better person and share more often with you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. If I can help you get you a DNA test, let me know. I'll be glad to share that with you.